Welcome to Season 3 of Hines On Air, a new space for voices with something to say where conversations are recorded and remembered, hosted by Matt Hines.
Coming at you from Atlanta, Georgia, welcome to Hines On Air. All right, everybody, this is Matt Hines, Hines On Air. We've got a spectacular episode for you today. All right, we have a Latin sensation, a reggaeton badass. We have Guana on the set. Guana, welcome to the show, my man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
This is amazing. I'm a little starstruck, so if I'm stuttering or something, cut me some slack, all right? But anyway, Guana, welcome, my man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for receiving us here in Atlanta. I mean, it's chilly. It's not that cold today. So it's good to have fun. I mean, we're here really excited of what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. Yeah. And you picked the perfect time. The weather changed for y'all. Whatever, y'all got some sort of an influence on this because it's been bad.
They told me that it was pretty freezing. Cold, freezing 3 to 4 days ago.
Yeah, yes. So good timing, man. So anyway, so you don't know, we have the Hines Gala tonight. It's a big party for our company, and we've got the honor of having Guana perform. So he's giving us a little bit of time before the performance to do a little Q&A session. So, all right. So you are from Puerto Rico originally, correct?
Correct. Yes, I'm from Caguas, Puerto Rico.
Caguas, Puerto Rico. Is that's on the coast?
No, it's not on the coast. It's under San Juan.
Okay.
But it's a very big city, and we are the best in sports.
Nice.
And we have
baseball,
basketball, volleyball, in both men's and women's.
Yeah.
And I'm really very, very proud Puerto Rican guy. And I think that tonight it's going to be a very Puerto Rican event because there's also Olga Tañón performing.
Yeah.
My God.
I know. It's pretty cool. It's exciting, man. Yeah.
With fire.
Yeah. All right. Now, I think I read you were chemical engineering in the beginning. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's a Chat GPT answer. I don't know if I'm getting the correct.
That's pretty quick.
All right. They got it. All right. So how did it go from chemical engineering to you realizing you got this immense talent for music?
When you're Puerto Rican, you always have this salsa roots and reggaeton roots on your veins. It's
really
through your blood. Yes, because when you're growing up, your parents, your grandparents, they're always playing the same music on the speaker, and you're processing many things. And neurologically, you are conditioning your brain to the tempos, to the upbeats, to the downbeats, to the dance in one step and second. And there's a lot of small things that you gain day by day, year by year, when you're rising up in Puerto Rico, that it's so easy to implement it, that to music when you have a preparation. So when I was studying chemical engineer, I had already the live experience. What I didn't have was the formation of a singer, the formation of a dancer, the formation of a performer. But the streets, the shows, the nights out, working hard are the ones that are going to bring you the stamina and the experience to finally build the artist material.
How many years did you do chemical engineering?
It was 2 years and a half.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, were you just studying one night and you're like, damn it, I am sick of this stuff? Or were you the whole time in your mind, creating, writing, or kind of building it up?
In my head, it was very complicated because I changed of concentration a lot. When I started studying in the university, I started in biology. I wanted to be a vet.
Okay.
Then I got a biology class, 101, and I was like, you know what? I don't like the plant cells. It's not my thing. Does have to be related to horses or cows. I mean, I didn't understand at that time. So I created that, and then I changed it to hotels and restaurants and administration.
Okay.
And jumping from here to there, finally, when I founded the chemical engineering career, I realized that was something that I really liked, and I projected my life there. So I had a vision, I had a dream. By the first time in my life, with university concentration. So I started in the Polytechnic University in Puerto Rico in San Juan.
Okay.
And I was passing by my second year, and then I released a song, and out of nowhere just became my first worldwide hit. At that moment, I was like, damn, I am the youngest son. My other two sisters and my brother, they are attorneys, accountant, sales team, sales department team, people that are doing well in life, and people that are good human beings, and they really had success in life. And I was the youngest one, 25 years old, in my house at the midterm of a chemical engineering career, and now again wanted to drop for a musical dream. My father told me, listen, you have to do something in your life. You're 25 years old. I mean, get one woman pregnant, go to war, but do something with your life. Become a soldier, a policeman. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to drop university again. You're halfway there. I was like, you know what, Dad? I am going to follow my dream and my vision. Because if I turn 50, 60, 70s, 80s, 90s, or whatever I'm going to turn into this life, and I look back and I realize that I didn't chase my dream, that's going to kill me. And I'm going to feel so bad, thinking about what would have happened if I felt my dream. And now we're here.
And that's the dream of being a singer.
Yes.
So you always knew it.
Yes.
Because that seems to me such a dramatic switch from a chemical engineer,
Yeah.
kind of an introvert, loner type, studying whatever they study, chemicals and all, to like becoming an international superstar. Like the song, we're not talking about Rebota, are we? Was that the song that you released? That
was the first song that I released, yes.
Okay. How long did it take you to create that?
20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
You just sat down and
Rebota
said,
is a funny dance.
Yeah.
And it's I identified the necessity of the reggaeton crowd, and I developed a product to satisfy the necessity. Right? And that was the track of Rebota and the composition of Rebota. It's not a complicated composition because it's just about a reggaeton scenario in Puerto Rico that guys and girls are having fun and dancing.
Right.
Like kind of PG-13, maybe PG-14.
Yeah.
But it was so fun, and people look at my image that this guy that is not related to gangs or streets is just a guy from the university or a surfer guy or whatever that is doing reggaeton for fun, that it just got stick into the culture, and then it jumps international. And it was really fast, and it was magical. I don't know, music doesn't have a formula. It's not by chemical engineering career. For you to develop a product, you already have the receipt and you know what you have to do. In music, when you put less effort, probably it's going to be the biggest hit of your career. When you put more effort, probably that week, something happens with the world and people are looking to the other side. I don't know. It's just a matter of faith and will and keep fighting and discipline.
Yeah.
Consistency, it's what's going to make you successful and what's going to bring you the opportunity for you to live a life from music and provide to your family.
Yeah, right on. So Rebota, was that your first song?
That was my first song.
Dude, that's crazy. Your first song was that big of a hit. Did you write others where you were like playing around with verses and
at that
lyrics?
time, you mean?
Yeah, before Rebota got...
Yeah. And actually, I released another song, but was from another label, and it wasn't like me. It wasn't like me. That's very important.
Yeah.
When I talk to my friends that they want to become an artist, it's fundamental. And I guess in every single other career, it's fundamental for you to feel free so you can write or create whatever comes from your soul.
Right.
Because it's better, it's more effective, it's easier to reflect what you are authentically than something that you're not and you're trying to look like.
Did the record company let you do that?
The first one that I did, no. it was another stuff, and my head was in another place. But Rebota was the first one that I did by myself with my label, having all the break, free from every agreement or whatever it was at that moment that I was passing through before. And it was like the first sample of my brand.
Right. And did you so you have Rebota, you have this thing, you're like, this is a hit. You were already with the label, or you took it to somebody and was like, guys, listen to this. I got it. Like, how did it start?
No, that was me, my label, independent artist.
When you say my label, like you had a company that was already...
Yeah, but
oh, wow.
Yes.
So you've been this has been
building up. Yes.
okay.
I showed it to a couple of friends. I have like 3 or 4 songs that I wrote it
Yeah.
at that time. And they were like, no, this is the hit. And I was like, you know what? I don't like that song that much. Listen to this one. Listen to this other one. They were like, no, this is the hit.
Yeah.
This became the hit, and I have to sing it for the rest of my life.
I've always wondered that because I know an artist, as great as the song could be, probably the 1,000th time you sing it, I don't know if it's still fun or still interesting. I mean, it's such the energy in a song like Rebota is awesome. So I imagine that's still good. But I've always wondered that about artists. If they're like, I don't know, they get tired of it. They were, go ahead.
Yeah. In my case, I guess the situation that most got me tired about playing the song, I guess is when you get to places and they put the song because you cannot perform it.
Oh,
and you're gonna look like weird dancing it because you already danced it like 1,000 times. But when you're performing it, you can make fun of the song also. So it's not like, the message of the song is having fun.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like a couple of friends that I had that they were doing music for childs when they were childs, and now they are grown.
Yeah.
Wow. And the crowd wanted the child songs, and you're like, man, I am 30 years old. What do you want me singing? Baby Shark, Spanish version.
Right. That's right.
But in my case, because it's reggaeton and it's fun, I mean, I just have fun with it.
That's cool.
But if I'm like getting, I don't know, lunch or dinner and they put the songs in the speaker and I'm having my first spoon of rice, I want to be like,
yeah.
Can I eat?
Do a lot of your friends, because reggaeton's all Puerto Rican, right? That is a Puerto Rican
Most
thing,
of them,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
But everything started, Jamaica gave this version to Panama, and then from Panama, we took the roots, we put the name on the genre, reggaeton, and we made it worldwide. Same thing with salsa. That started in Cuba.
Right.
Whole thing.
Salsa did or reggaeton?
Salsa.
Salsa did. Okay.
Everything started in Cuba, but the Puerto Ricans were the one that made it worldwide general.
For sure, y'all took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah,
it's cool, man, and it seems like it's grown so fast. Like you, Bad Bunny, whoever it is, like it has taken over the world. That whole style.
Yeah. It's many of them. And I think that there's also a big responsibility because when you start, you don't realize the power that you have with all the people and the international community. But when you start flying around the world and you start looking at the life differences, right? The life inequalities, you're living in a more privileged situation than others. You start flying to South America, Central America, then you go to Africa, then you go to Asia, then you go to Europe, and you see the society differences. You start realizing that it's amazing, the seeds that you plant probably for joy, for parties, for happiness that people are going to remember because there was their wedding jam, their senior prom jam. But there's also another responsibility that you have to plant seeds. And that's also something that we are working right now in my career. Because I think that is very important, and I have to be grateful with the crowd. It's been 7 years of music, 7 years of support, 7 years that I've been able to provide to my family, to visit the world, to create consciousness. And right now, it's for me a moment to plant seeds and switch.
Right.
It doesn't mean that we're not gonna do Rebota or Mamarre again, but. But we also have, to point to the heart and to the brain.
All right, so you have a famous wife as well, correct?
Correct.
All right, Miss Lele Pons, did y'all meet in the song Se Te Nota?
No, we met before.
You met before?
Yeah.
Did you all right, so you met before. Did y'all choose to have a song together? Or I just kind
of... We met before in one of her videos. She was having a video with my friend.
Okay.
I arrived to that video. I met her because I wanted to meet her, but she didn't know.
Nice.
And then she told me that she had a song for me. She was signed with Interscope Latin division at that time. And we were like, you know what? Like not contento with each other.
Really?
Yeah, because I was chasing her. She was like, you know what?
She's like, no.
I was like, I like you. She was
Kind of like the video, right?
thank you. I was like, oh, that hurts.
Thank you.
And then she was like, no, I got a song. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. She was like, no, but come, let's make the song. And we made the song. It became a hit. And now I have to make press with her, and I don't want to talk to her.
Really?
So we were sitting right next to each other making international press, talking
Pretending
about
y'all were happy
how
together,
was the relationship, how beautiful was the chemistry.
She's so great. Oh, we work well together. Yeah.
The chemistry was so
Yeah, right. And that's setting up.
I mean, we were eating pizza, having a blast.
Right. That's hilarious.
That was setting all that.
So that was the song. So she said, when she called you and said, I've got a song I want to do with you,
It was,
she had worked on that.
yeah.
When not just that one, but any artist says, I want to do some music together, do they write the music, or do they say, you write your verse and then come at it with ours? Like, how does, I'm switching up on the questions. Does that make sense?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It depends. It can come for all ways, most of the artists right now, because music business, it changed, and you can compare it. It's similar to the realtor business.
Yeah.
Every song is a property, right? You want to create volume. So in order to create volume, you have to move fast. And most of the famous artists have plenty of compositions in the carpets waiting for them to listen to them. Maybe they can make change, so they can switch and make arrangements on the splits. I change the chorus, I go 50-50, whatever example it is. But there's also other artists that stays in the composition line, and they don't let anyone to touch their songs unless I invite you to my song and you write your verse, but I already have the song.
Gotcha.
It depends.
It depends. That's cool.
And there's artists that doesn't write anything.
Oh, really? Right. They just have writers.
Doesn't make any track, but they're a business person, or doesn't make any track since, I don't know, many years ago. You can see, I don't know, probably D.A. Khaled or Steve Aoki or Diplo. They make tracks, but they also have a lot of people working on the studio, making tracks, and it goes under their name.
Right. Okay.
That's pretty interesting. Same thing for us when we're singing Daddy Yankee. You have Ozuna, you have Rao, even me, Bad Bunny, most of those guys. When we enter to the studio, we already have 5 proposals there waiting for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So going back, so you and Lele, you're touring, you're promoting the song, but you're still not happy together.
Yeah.
So when does it become cool? When do y'all become? How does that? Can you take us
tired of her? Then she got tired of me, and I came back.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how he says you know what? She left to Los Angeles, and I was like, oh, she disappeared. Hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I flew to Los Angeles because I had something to do. So I called her. Yeah, that was what happened. I flew to Los Angeles. I ignored her the whole summer. I said, nota. She was like, oh, come here. I have a party in my house. I have a bowl. This and with your friends in. It's like, you know what? No, I'm cool. And then the summer ends. She came back to LA. She was like, I lost any opportunity because I ignored him. I told him, thank you. I was not that cool with him. He don't want anything to be with me, related to me. When the summer ends, I went to Los Angeles, August, probably September, and I called her, hey, you're in town? She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm here. Let's see each other. Let's go to have dinner or something. And then after that, fast forward, we have a baby.
Wow. That is cool. All right. And the baby's how old now?
6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
And you get any sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're making good teams.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that was tough for me to be
her mom,
that first year.
Yeah, her mom is a pediatrist.
Oh, nice.
Retired pediatrist.
Okay.
So we have the plus. And we switch most of the time. The weekends are the hardest one for us, because when I'm not performing, I stay at home. But from Monday to Friday, we have a good team, and we also, we switch.
You just trade off nights, you get tonight, I'll feed her.
I made sure that mom had her sleep, because it was very important for me, to set an environment that gives her the opportunity to recover. Mm-hmm. It's a hard moment, when you are giving birth.
For sure.
I don't want to feel it, but I can imagine.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy. I've been there, and those women's men are brave.
Yeah, they are. Right. There's no joke. Well, listen, man, it has been a pleasure meeting you, my friend. Congrats on all your success, okay?
Let's go to dance. Thank you for
we're going to be partying hard tonight, man. We're looking forward to you. All right. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. This is Guana International Superstar. Thank you for joining us on Hines On Air, and we'll see you next time.